Hey, hi, it's Kat, that parenting coach. Today I want to do a kind of different video. I want to talk about something that I feel very, very passionate about. I'll give you a little bit of a backstory here. So just the other night, I was reading this book called The University of Success by Og Mandino. And that's an awesome book, whatever, not part of the story. However, I came across this line that just absolutely, whoa, like seriously, it was like, and it said, without realizing it, he came to use her as a mirror to reflect back what sort of person he was. And I just sat there. No, seriously, and I just sat there thinking, oh my goodness, that's it. I know, right? That's how shame-based identity forms. That's how it all starts. And I am so excited about this. Here's the brain science nerd in me coming out. But really, because if you think about it, that's literally what every baby does. They rely completely on the people around them, their tone, their energy, their touch, to tell them who they are, to keep them alive. I honestly think that's why babies smell so good. That's not random. It's biology. It's survival. They need us to want them. They need us to like them because they need us to care for them because their safety depends on it. If you think about a little baby, they can do absolutely nothing. So no, seriously, let's take a deep breath in and out. I want you to imagine being that baby. You're plopped into this bright, loud, cold world, surrounded by these huge, noisy beings, speaking a language or noise coming out of their mouth that you don't understand. You can't move. You can't explain what you feel. You don't even know what hunger or discomfort is yet. Your survival, your existence, depends on the reactions of the people around you. No wonder the survival brain develops first. Right? The amygdala, that tiny alarm system deep in the brain in the lower regions there, yeah, it starts scanning every face and tone for danger or safety. Right? And from there, well, that's where the wiring begins. When caregivers respond with warmth, consistency, and delight, the developing right brain encodes, I'm safe, I'm loved, I'm good. That's Sir Isaac Newton. But when the reflection is inconsistent, critical, or absent, the nervous system learns something else. Love is conditional. I have to perform to be accepted. This is not blaming. It's not bad parenting. It's just human reality. But it's also the root of the shame-based identity. And that, my friends, that's where it really hits with me. See, there's a difference between guilt and shame. So, guilt says, I did something bad. And shame says, I am bad. And that I am bad, that belief doesn't come from logic. No. It's encoded in the body, in the nervous system, in those earliest moments when the amygdala pairs disconnection with danger. Oh, and I can think of so many kiddos right now who have that shame-based identity, and that just hits even harder. But here's the thing. It's not about being broken or weak. It's all about wiring in our brain. And that's where I get excited, because our brains are built to adapt to our environment. In both ways, right? So, when connection feels unsafe or unpredictable, the survival brain learns to perform to earn approval, to please, to prevent rejection, or to withdraw to avoid conflict. Okay, fair. It's the nervous system's best attempt to stay loved, because love equals survival. The brain doesn't ask, is this healthy? It asks, is this safe? And once those patterns are wired, they show up everywhere, in relationships, at work, even how we talk to ourselves, and how we think others view us. And that's why some of us really still find it hard to rest, to say no, to believe we're enough, even when our adult brain knows better. It's not who's in charge. But there's a hope. Oh my goodness, there's always hope. I love brain science so much. Wiring can be changed. The brain is plastic. It can heal. So every experience of safety, every gentle repair, every moment of empathy literally rewires the brain. The amygdala learns it doesn't have to sound the alarm all the time. The hippocampus, oh yeah, it starts to file new memories. Ones that say, this time I was understood. This time I was heard. And the prefrontal cortex, that wise regulating part of the brain, well, it learns to stay online even when emotions rise up. Let that sink in for a minute. And let's take a deep breath in and out. Healing doesn't happen through perfection. It happens through presence, in the here and the now. Through micro moments of compassion that tells your nervous system, you're safe now, you can rest. And that's the work we do as parents, as caregivers, as humans healing our own stories. Because every time we meet our kids or ourselves with empathy instead of judgment, we teach their brain that love doesn't disappear when we make a mistake. And that truth rewires everything. Yeah. And I only got to page 5. So, if this message resonated with you, if you're raising kids while healing your own inner child, please share if you know someone that might need to hear this. And be sure to subscribe. I'm growing a community because, parenting can be quite challenging. Even if it's an inner child, let alone a little human. You don't need to do it alone. So let's keep spreading this kind of brain-based compassion and keep doing this work together, creating one moment of safety at a time. You got this.